right. So first of all, before we move forward into what is happening, what is going to be happening, let's talk about what happened. Guess what happened was
I think I should let Colayshan do a thing, and
I finished. First of all, Chelsea lost. First of all. Yeah, that's one.
Why are you trying to overpower our local thing here?
No, because that's Nigel teams. That's Nigel teams.
But you gotta forgive us sometimes.
Nigel, your team is seated comfortably on the tier 1 table. You're waiting for what? Qualifiers? That's what you're waiting for? Maybe, kinda, sorta.
What number they at?
Yeah. Tell me, talk to me. I listen to you.
Y'all seeing me? Are you guys seeing me? Let me tell you.
Clary is sitting comfortably at number 4.
Yes.
So you in the corner.
No, but you know 4 has big significance for me. All through Carnival, I doing you. So we gonna talk about it after.
That's what you're excited about?
What I am nothing to do with football, right?
No. It's just the number came back again. Imagine Clary at 4. Woy. And Clary, good morning.
That's what she's excited about. I was expecting something different, like.
But grossly anyway.
Wow.
Hi, Sharon. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. I'm fine, thanks. I am coming with all the football excitement.
Good.
Well, with news from last week,
right.
last weekend, and to tell you guys about what's to come this weekend.
Right.
So, the football action is still very much alive. We're not stopping here. And this weekend, we have a sort of a treat for the fans in Beaufort, because that's where we are. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
There's a treat. Go ahead, Sharon.
So, from last week's game, let's talk about the fixtures for last week, who came up against who, and what the scores were.
Hey, we have new features today too. Look at the screen. Can we popping up the scores for you?
I just went on Facebook.
Look at that.
Nigel is, you know when you sleep good and when they give you a little something in the night, you don't do good enough. What? This is professional stuff, Nigel. Big up yourself.
Nigel set us up really
very nice.
With all of the scores, all of the teams who played over the weekend, and if you're watching on live, you can see who played and what the scores were and so on. So Grosele was in the lineup, in the setup.
Anyway,
don't ring the bell yet. We have to give you the full story of what happened.
No full story. What? You see, last week when y'all come out with your big scores and whatever, and Grosele had their Zoc, everybody was like, now Grosele don't have Zoc. Y'all want to give me full lineup? Y'all wasn't giving me full lineup last week.
But listen.
You didn't have a clean sheet?
Grosele had their fans at the edge of their seat, biting fingernails and all, because let me tell you,
it was close. Very close score.
It had to be close.
It wasn't just about the closeness. It was about how the game was played.
Yes.
And so Canaries just really brought this. Like, Canaries scored really early in the game. There was a penalty, and Grosele was down, and everybody was like, "What's going on? What is happening?"
Yeah.
And then we sipped the ghost juice.
What's happening? And like clockwork, like magic, the second half, Grosele just came in a new team. It's almost like you could see them regroup, go back to the drawing board and settle down. And
they probably got a pep talk from the
coaches.
Maybe a pep talk from the coach at halftime. Boosted them up.
Let me tell you, Grosele started raining goals there, like, boy. And they just turned the complexion of the game around. Now, I mean, for Canaries, that must have been devastating.
Yeah, to see
because
that you
on top
there.
Yeah, and then in the dying minutes of the game, in the second half, when it's really time to bring it home, your opponents just pass you by, like,
wow.
You're like, and you cannot do anything.
So
about it.
What happened to Canaries? What do you think happened to Canaries?
I don't know. Maybe something broke down. Maybe the communication.
The momentum.
I don't know. But I know if I was Canaries, I would have been beating myself up because it's something that I think that I would have had, and then all of a sudden, it was just taken away. But you cannot discount Grosley because Grosley is a powerhouse on its own.
Whenever a team comes back like that, you have to credit them because they stayed focused.
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes of football.
Yeah, and it's not over till it's over.
Exactly.
So Grosley just kept their heads down. They did what they had to do until the last whistle. They were like all energy. They brought it. And so at the end of the game, Grosley emerged victorious over Canaries. So it was
your fight for that one, so you can't.
Yeah, it was a real fight.
You can't cancel on that.
And what I absolutely love is our fighting spirit, Nigel. Number 4, relax.
It really was a fight to the finish because I think if Grosley did not maintain that momentum that they came in the game with, I think it would have been easy for Canaries to walk away with it. But because of Grosley's resolve, I guess they figure, it's 90 minutes plus extra time, so let's go. Let's play. That's what we came here to do.
Even then,
and that's exactly
what they did.
I big up
Canaries. On Monday when I got into work, I big up Canaries for sure because 3-2, boy.
Yeah, it was
one little boo boo.
It was a nail biter.
It
was a nail
in terms
biter.
of the standings, how does Canaries look right now on the table?
Well, right now Canaries are at number 6.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I think it's Labrie.
There was a very slim chance of them actually getting a qualifier spot, and that would have threatened Leclerc's position.
Remember,
thank you, Grosley.
If they had won, there was but the chances were very slim.
Very slim.
But you know what the outcome of that game was.
Let me tell you, the mother of Grosley football, they're giving y'all your business and Nigel. She said once Troy in the game, Grosley never scared. And they know that. They know that. Don't worry, they know that.
Yeah, and so I mean it was really exciting on Sunday, but we do have to talk about Saturday's game. And on Saturday there was a little bit of a disappointment in terms of the turnout because well, I'm not talking about the fans, I'm talking about the teams. Normally in the semi-pro, we would have every team fixtured to play showing up for their game. And even if they were one person short, they would still turn up. They would play with their 10 men, whatever, because Marsha ended up in that situation a few weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Marsha showed up with 10 men and they played their 10 men. They had no subs, but they brought it.
Okay.
This past weekend, Babonneau was fixtured to play against South Castries, and Babonneau was a no-show. So that kind of threw things off. And the automatic win went to South Castries.
I was about to ask if there's an automatic
win. So
they forfeit.
Okay.
They forfeit the match. So, obviously the win would have gone to South Castries. They showed up. They were there ready to warm up. And that's the easiest 3 points you can win.
Easy 3 points,
Wow. That's the easiest 3 points you can win. And so South Castries took that away with them. And
Babonneau, we had to do better than that. We had to show up, we had to turn out.
We got to figure out what happened.
Once you make the commitment, you have to see it through.
Because people will talk about you. The people will talk about you. You have to show up.
It's easy for people to talk about these types of things rather than the positives. So we have to.
And especially with the direction that the semi-pro league is taking, not trying to. That you are taking.
It's a big deal.
It's a professional league, so it's a discipline that you need to have. You need to show up for the games.
You must show up. And Dennery came up against Castries that same
what happened to Dennery
Saturday? And let me tell you, it was a real showdown because Castries Central wants to maintain their undefeated status in the tournament, and that they did, you
Wow.
know. So both Dennery and Castries are very strong teams, tier 1 teams, and so I mean in the point standing you can see that Castries Central is first, Grosley is second.
Don't fly past that. Don't fly past that. Yeah, last week what were we? Not the 3.
You were number 3.
Yeah, you want to give us stock for being at number 3?
You're not number 1 now. So
Nigel, hold on.
relax.
Castries remains undefeated, so
Sheesh.
I think the only snag that Castries encountered
We had a clap for Castries.
in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
tournament.
Well, we just go there sometimes. Big up Castries.
Yeah, we from there.
We from there too.
The only snag they encountered in this tournament so far is I think there was one violation where their points were taken away, but it doesn't mean that they were defeated in the tournament. So Castries is at number 1, Grosley at number 2, Dennery is number 3, and number 4 is
Black Larry.
LA all day.
Black Larry.
Nah.
Reach.
Hear that. You could be powerful at 4. I'm not scared of our chances, all right? We could and we can still do it.
Yeah, the other day you talk so loud. You send voice note for people, all kind of thing, and when you finish, you still come out with your zock and
No. We there, Dred.
no. Once you're there,
Understand
there's a
football,
chance.
we
There's
top 4.
always a chance.
You know what,
Yeah.
Nigel? Big up yourself. Show
We
up.
are top 4.
Show up. It doesn't. People are gonna talk. Show
The
up.
tournament is not over as yet.
No,
all
it's
right?
not.
So relax.
It's not. And there's a lot of football action to go. We have to give tier 2 some love. So
Yeah.
on the points table in the standings with tier 2, we have Ancillary at number 1.
Big
in
up
tier
Ancillary.
2.
Okay.
We have Roseau Valley in number 2.
Y'all can get a bell too.
South Castries just won their easy 3 points there at number 3. And we have Viewfort South in number 4th position.
That's the team you spoke about, right? Viewfort
Yes,
South.
Viewfort South.
Yeah.
They're really something to watch.
Okay.
And you know, earlier in the interview, we spoke about a little surprise, a little treat for fans in the South. We are the Philip Master grounds, and so this weekend's fixtures, Viewfort North and Viewfort South, although they've gone up against each other in the regular season, we're giving the fans in the South a chance to see their teams on the field.
Oh, nice.
So we have
Yeah.
a friendly between Viewfort North and Viewfort
South.
South. So they can now come and, you know, play in front of their fans, even if it's for bragging rights.
Yeah.
But, you know,
That's a rivalry. That's
Yeah.
like when you have
That's a
basketball
derby.
and you have the Los Angeles teams, the California teams playing like Sacramento, Golden State, the Clippers and the
Yeah.
Lakers, all from the same
same
state.
area,
Yeah. Wow, that's
You know what? You know what's
Yes.
going to happen, right? Then you have Viewfort North sitting on over here, Viewfort South sitting on over there, and then it's just back and forth with the
Oh,
two.
yes. Yes.
The fans are going to have a blast.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Cheyenne, in the future, do you see like an all-star match, like whether it be East West or North South?
That's a really good
up against
idea.
each other?
That's-
All the best players from the North versus
we got
all
an
the
exhibition game,
exhibition, like an all-star
Yeah.
game, like the NBA, like an
Yeah.
all-star, or East or West, something.
Yeah.
You understand? That would be dynamite.
Point for you.
My boy started, he didn't even have breakfast yet. yeah, big up yourself. Big up
That's a
yourself.
really good
That'd be
idea.
exciting,
I think the board members on the semi-pro as well as the CEO, they're listening, and I think they would think that this is a really good idea. I mean, it just feeds into the rivalry of the football, and I mean there is already this culture of competition, especially among the teams. So that is just going to fuel it. That's just going
And I
to
have one
make
more idea for your board executive.
Yeah.
Wait,
they have to pay for that
So you
one.
have to sign the check first.
One more, 'cause, I'm into fantasy sports like
Basketball. Yeah.
There's also fantasy football. In the future, I would love to see a development into fantasy semi-pro league. So St. Lucian's online could also
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
active, and it also will drive, you know.
We want to drive the engagement, especially when it comes to fans. We want people to be able to participate, not just in terms of watching the games, but you know, doing other things that also contribute to the success of the games and helping people to you know,
Okay.
get more into it, get more involved. And so all of these suggestions that you're bringing up there, Nigel, excellent, perfect. We also have to bear in mind that, it's a new product, it's a new brand. And, all of these little elements will come together at some point in time. So, we just give it a little bit of time. Just give it time. You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I hope you're recording. Well, we have it online. So
yeah, it's online.
When it does come out and we don't get a check.
And I say you to look for your money.
Hello. We always in our bag. When we don't get a check, I'll remind you. I'll say, Nigel, to me, we need to call Sherry.
So, we have the match fixtures ready for this weekend. And so just to give you, we've released it on social media. It's on our Instagram and Facebook pages. But just to give you an idea of who's coming up against who, we have Chazelle coming up against Canaries at 6:30 on Saturday, the 24th of August. That is at the Philip Marston grounds. We also have Mabuya Valley coming up against Soufrière. Now these teams this is the final match, the final set of matches in the regular season. So just to close it off, we have all of the teams from Tier 1 playing out all of their 9 games and all of the teams from Tier 2 playing out all of their 8 games. And we also have the exhibition matchup coming up on the Sunday, the 25th of August, and that is Miko will come up against South Castries, and Vieux-Fort North and Vieux-Fort South come up against each other in this exhibition thriller. So again, we expect the fans to come out. We expect the district leagues to mobilize their own people and so on, to put on a show for the fans in the South.
Nice little derby.
Man.
Who's going to be the kings of
Vieux-Fort? King of the South.
I like that. King of the South.
Yeah. There's the movie, the series.
Queen of the South.
So now we're looking for a king of the South.
King of the South.
So Nigel, with Chazelle versus Canaries, who you got? Please, let me go first. Let me choose first.
All day, any day.
Because here's what it is. He know I'm going to choose Chazelle.
But we have family there.
So if you go first, that's where our family from. But if you go first, then I have to take Canaries.
Go true.
Not necessarily. Canaries is a powerhouse by itself.
But then we don't have the
how
battle between us when we choose the same team.
I think right now, Susan need all the help it could get.
What number Chazelle is?
So if 2 was written for them, they're going to win,
If it had a 20 to be on the board, Chazelle would have been a better. And Chazelle got it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Canaries and you go with Chazelle.
By law, yeah.
Chazelle, I would y'all in my soul in the crevice of the chair. But I'm just gonna back Canaries. For one, Canaries got a lot of good artists. I don't know what artists come from Chazelle yet.
Pilot.
Who?
Pilot is one. Mishak is one.
Pilot not from Vieux-Fort?
No. Pilot is Chazelle.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah. Mishak is Chazelle.
Tension still giving Pilot a ring for the time there. Pilot have to come out with a new song for him to. Okay. Mabuya, Soufrière, who you got?
Mabuya and Soufrière. I can go with Soufrière. Yeah.
I love Soufrière, so go ahead and have Mabuya. Go ahead and have Soufrière. On what? You go ahead and have Soufrière.
On what basis are you choosing the teams?
We don't know.
What is
because
what stands out
based
for
on the
you?
track record, I remember when Leclerc and Soufrière were playing and
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that match. Leclerc won, by the way.
Leclerc won.
Yeah,
Soufrière
is a good team, so I could see them bringing the heat, giving Mabuya the business for that game.
Don't count Mabuya out. These young guys are full of energy, and I keep saying, they're the youngest team in the league. And so whenever they come, they run, they defend. Let me tell you, they put it on for you. So,
but Soufrière may be more tactical, right? I think that's the unit that's been together for longer, right?
There.
Exactly, yeah.
So when you have youth coming up against experience, it can go either way.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
They will still take a plug.
Soufrière, that's your game, alright?
Mabuya, what are you? Mabuya, Canaries, what are you? Okay.
You need to really come down to the games, though. I want to organize them.
We need to.
The more I don't take work, the more I have work. I work the entire weekend.
But you promised you would have been down there.
I wouldn't work. Yesterday I was supposed to go and sleep. I worked until 9:30.
Wow. No, we had to do
There's
better.
only 24 hours in the day, so you know you can't.
I need at
everything.
least 72.
Yes.
I have to. You know how your data does roll over?
Yeah.
I have to roll over work for the next day.
Yeah. I just have to mention though that the semi-pro is not just about what happens on the pitch, on the field, but we're also very much engaged in a philanthropic exercise initiative, and that is for Mr. Michael Midget Pierre.
Buy
For
him a
those of you
drink.
who already know, he has, well, you know of his diagnosis, and of course we're trying to assist him with the expenses associated with his treatment, and so we've come up with this initiative, Buy a Drink for Midget. So at the games, you know, you will hear the announcements, you know, Buy a Drink for Midget. It doesn't necessarily mean that you go to the bar and buy him a drink, but you know, you can donate in that box that we have. It's very colorful, very visible. It's right by the bar, so instead of, you know, purchasing an actual drink, you can buy or donate the equivalent into the box, so we can assist him with his medical expenses. You know, it's always good to help out each other.
I agree.
And so on,
and he's dedicated so much of his life to sports in St. Lucia
development.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's just our little way of contributing and giving back. So it's not just on the field or at the games that you can do that, but you can also come down to our office. We have donors who have already been coming down to our office and, you know, just contributing to the cause. So if you're in Castries, you're around Miku Street, you can just hop on in, come up, give us a quick visit, and drop your donations there. That I'm pretty sure it will go a really long way in terms of assisting, because we know how expensive medicals and treatment is. So if we can do that for Midget, then, you know, we would have done our good deed for the tournament.
I agree.
Yeah. So again, we want to invite the fans to View Fort, the Philip Marsley grounds. We've done a lot in terms of upgrading the facility and helping to ensure that fans have the best football experience. And so we have lights, we have all the amenities available, so come on down. We have our sponsors who are always on board to, you know, help enhance the experience for the fans. We have Brothers Cider on special, 2 for 10 at the games. 2 for 10 at the games.
I'd have to make an investment. I can sell it back.
2 for 10 at the games, 2 for 10. Don't forget, agents in St. Lucia for Brothers' Auto Shop St. Lucia. We have courts giving us some appliances so that fans can enjoy. Small appliances. Yeah, so you can come on down to the games, and I assure you, you will not leave empty-handed. Oh, we also have CPL tickets.
Oh, yes. So our winner came through, I think, yesterday or day before for her pass.
Yeah.
So
just an
more times for winners this morning. Okay.
Everyone is excited about CPL.
Send them down to our office. We have shirts, CPL shirts that you can win. We have caps, we have bags, we have tickets as well.
All right.
You know, anybody stands a chance to win one of these items.
Nice.
So come on down to the games. Only $10 gets you on the inside. So again, you pay $10 and you get to enjoy a double header. So you cannot get much more value for that. Right. You understand? I mean, we're making it very affordable for people to come on down. Make it a line with family, friends, you know, just carpool if you have to, and come down.
It's a whole line. Let me tell you something. Sports in St. Lucia is not boring. When you get to a live event, a live sporting event, let me tell you.
St. Lucians make anything fun.
It's not. It is fun. It's not boring at all. And come Sunday, we have a packed program for you. So just come on down to the Philip Marsley grounds. We're also getting set for our qualifiers. And so that you really now have an idea of which teams will be in the qualifiers and vying for that.
The picture has already been
drawn. We have the 4 teams, both in Tier 1 and in Tier 2, coming up against each other, and it's going to be a lot more excitement than we've had during the regular season. So, you know, all you have to do is to get dressed, come on down, you know, we'll tell you where the venue is. All you have to do is to just be there.
And of course, for all the talk she's been giving me, the qualifying rounds. It's the picture is there already.
Yeah, it's
so it's going to be a battle between 1 to 4, and Leclerc is within the 4.
I know.
Okay, I gotta rub it in there for you. You understand?
I just have to rub it in that we moved up and you're still at 4. But before you go, Sharon, I want to ask you now. Last week, our highest goal getter was not Troy. Who's the highest goal getter this week?
It's Simeon Francis, but he's still from Grosley.
Yeah.
So, no, he's from Castries.
From Grosley.
He's from Castries, sorry. It's Simeon Francis from Castries. Grosley is Troy Greenwich. I mean, he's at number 2, but he's not so far behind.
Not at all, but to me, we've played all our games, haven't we?
Yeah.
Obviously, played all the games already.
So, you've played all your games. You're comfortable in second place on the points table.
Very comfortable. So, just to remind Denry there, what's going on? But
Denry is just one step behind you.
It don't matter behind.
But look at that. Hey, look, say your equal wins. Denry and Grizzly.
It doesn't matter. But when it was equal wins,
same amount of points
we were
too.
at number 3.
Same amount of points too.
When it was equal wins and we were at number 3, you nearly died because I wouldn't ring the bell. Now I'm ringing my bell. No, it's hello. You're not like us.
The only thing that separates Grosley and Denry is their goal difference. So the Grosley has more goals scored.
That still make us more
the
boss.
Goals scored in the tournament than Denry.
Yeah.
So that puts them ahead.
Right.
But everything else, they're even in terms of the points.
Right,
So.
Adonis, you hear that? By the way, Adonis is listening, so everybody say good morning, Adonis.
But
let's go.
Look, here's a nice thing. No, I'm saying something good. Hey, morning, Adonis.
Okay, good.
Here's a nice thing. Castries will play Grosley, right? And even between the two teams, even if either of them loses, they still get a chance to play again.
Second place in the qualifiers still gets a chance to go at it again, so that you know who is going to get to the finals.
Right.
Yes.
So that's the advantage of being 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah, you could actually lose that match, but still get a second chance to qualify to the finals.
Yeah.
That's important to note.
We're not going to lose.
Yeah, but even if Grosley wins, and
they can come again.
You seated comfortably there.
I know, but we're not.
Leclerc can still meet them in the finals.
Listen.
I would love to see Leclerc and Grosley in the finals.
The advantage of winning that match between 1 and 2, right? The advantage is basically getting rest. So whoever wins between 1 and 2, they get to rest and wait for the opponent, basically.
I would love for Leclerc to meet Grosley. love. Just for night.
Yo, we don't scared, you know.
Be careful what you wish for, you know. You just might get it.
From work, right? I get God started, the whole of the Leclerc team get me outside.
Yo, you never go buy pizza and the child ice cream fall? You never see that? Alright, stay there. Wish for that still.
But guys, it's always really nice to be here to engage with you on the semi-pro and to tell you about what has happened, what's coming, what's going to happen, you know, and it really helps in terms of fueling the excitement and the turnout, especially for the semi-pro game. So, you know, thank you so much for engaging us and
Sharon, can we
welcoming us.
By the way?
Oh my God.
Oh, she forgot the thank you
for
reminding me.
I bet she eat though.
No, I haven't actually. We've been really busy preparing for the game, so we all in the same boat here. You know, don't worry, I've been to breakfast. Don't worry.
Nice. Okay.
All right, Sharon, thank you so much for.
Do we have giveaways for the weekend? We could do it later, but
giveaways.
Okay.
We can give away a CPL shirt, and we'll give away a ticket.
A ticket
to the
so game. We'll do the giveaway later before midday, so keep listening to MBC Real FM. So we have a CPL jersey, or is it a t-shirt or a jersey?
It's a jersey.
CPL jersey, a replica. A uniform. You get a whole uniform there. Hey, I jealous, guys. I jealous.
Oh my God, yours is in my car, by the way. Take your jersey today.
We have our contract.
So you can send the names of the winners to us,
right?
And just let them know. Well, I can let you know that you can pick up your winnings at our office on Nico Street in Castries. It's the Mango Building, same building as the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. You just come upstairs with your ID and you can get your prize.
We're gonna have fun with them this morning. We're gonna get 2 winners today.
Oh God, Nigel, more fun?
Yeah.
It's been fun all morning, I ain't gonna lie.
do you want to give us the questions, or can we just do it?
You can.
Let Nigel do it.
You have the points table, so we can probably get people to name.
Who gave Grizzly a hard time on the weekend? Who gave Grizzly a difficult time?
I can see to it that the furthest you reach Grizzly is by the gas station.
That's a great question, you know. I mean,
who gave Grizzly a tough time on the weekend? That's question number one.
If we could switch it easily. Who Grizzly beat on the weekend?
Oh Lord.
I mean.
Lord have mercy.
We don't take dragons. Y'all know how the dragons this go. Guys, keep it locked. Up next, you notice I'll leave it by final here.
New flows of flow of
Up next, we have new music. Let me tell you what happened with the new music. So you sent me that new rhythm. Grounds something. I can't remember.
Is it Dragon something? I can't remember
the rhythm. Dragon Ball Z though.
Bye, Sherry.
Right. So Nigel gave me this new rhythm, and you know I've decided to do 3 songs a day. So I did the 3 songs, 2 of which I reposted. And I've been speaking to almost every artist on that rhythm, and they're asking, can I get your email so I can send you my song? And I'm like, no, I have the songs.
We have the entire
rhythm, but I just only do 3 a day. So today I'm going to do 3, and I think after I do that 3, I probably have 1 or 2 more to do.
See.
So everybody can get a video. We can turn it into a business. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Alright guys, that was it for semi-pro football. Gotta big up Jay Brown.
Yeah.
For Public Health Insider. Up next, Fresh Flows, brought to you by Flow. Keep it locked.